What's up, Net Soldiers? I'm Net Alliance, back again with another Friday Funday. Today I have how the Star Wars Force Awakens pitch meeting went. It's a pretty funny video, so I hear. Though, this is a little spoiler for any people who really like the Force Awakens. This kind of throws a lot of shade at the Force Awakens. So if you are very sensitive about that topic, you may want to click away. But if you want to hear what they have to say, they might kind of open your eyes a little bit, and you'll see why a lot of people do not favor it compared to the other Star Wars movies. Now, we'll see how that goes, of course. If you guys have any cool videos that you know of that you'd like to see me react to, let me know in the comments below. And if I use that video in the future video of mine, I will give you a shout out, and we'll all be happy. But of course, for more Star Wars videos, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Star Wars content. Now, with that said and out of the way, let's just jump right in. I'm so excited. I hear this is like mad shade thrown onto Star Wars, so I really want to see how this goes. Ready? Let's go.
You said you had a new Star Wars script to pitch me? Yes, sir, and I know you bought Lucasfilm for $4 billion, so there's a lot riding on this. Yeah, we really have to find a way to capture the essence of the original trilogy. I mean, I know that's gonna be tough. Actually, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Really? Yeah, well, I figure we can just redo some of the stuff from A New Hope. Redo stuff? Can we get away with that?
Oh, man. You know, if they go over every single thing that makes The Force Awakens seem like a copy of A New Hope, it's gonna be the greatest video ever. Let's see it.
Yeah, well, not like a lot of stuff. Maybe just have like a Force-sensitive lead character from a desert planet that dreams of a better life, some incredibly important information stored in a lovable droid, a powerful bad guy with a mask and a red lightsaber and a bad temper, a cantina full of questionable characters and strange music, the main female character getting captured and brought into a giant starbase that can destroy planets, followed by a rescue mission to get her out, and then if there's time, a bunch of ships that get sent on trench runs to hit a weak point on the base and blow it up, the lightsaber death of an old mentor figure witnessed by the lead character, just a couple of things like that. Oh, people won't be mad about us copying minor stuff like that, right? No, I think if we call it fan service, we'll be good. That's
Yo, oh my lord, that is so true. Okay, for anyone who... Here's the thing, I like The Force Awakens as its own film, but when you put it with the other Star Wars movies, it looks like a copy of A New Hope. And this video is just another example of that, guys. Honestly, a lot of people like to defend The Force Awakens. I understand, because like I said, I'm a fan of The Force Awakens as a standalone film. But when you compare it to the other films, it just feels like a rehash or a soft reboot. You know, like a reboot without actually being a reboot. And I feel like this is exactly how the pitch meeting went.
That's a good point. So, tell me about the new characters. Oh, this is gonna blow your mind. One of the main characters is named Finn, and he's a stormtrooper. But stormtroopers are evil. That's what's amazing about this. Finn realizes that killing innocent people is bad and he doesn't want to do it. That's really good. That's gonna humanize stormtroopers. Exactly. They used to be these disposable things in Star Wars, and now it's like, these are people. These are real people with real emotions and feelings. Right, and stormtroopers didn't choose this life. Like, they were put into this at birth. It really makes you see stormtroopers in a new light. So how does Finn escape? Oh, well, he kills a bunch of stormtroopers and gets away. Oh, cool. Yeah, he and Poe have like a little stormtrooper murder rampage. Poe? Oh yeah, Poe is this awesome resistance pilot and also an opportunity for us to pull a Dumbledore if we want. Pull a Dumbledore? Yeah, that's when you wait a couple of years to reveal a character's sexual orientation. Oh. Yeah, there's kind of maybe a thing between him and Finn. We hint at it. Interesting. And then there's Raymond. Oh, who's he? No, she is the big star of this movie. And her name is Raymond? Raymond, yeah. You don't like it? I'm not crazy about it. Okay, I ran that by everybody in the office, but... And everybody loves Raymond? Everybody loves Raymond.
Oh my lord.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll shorten it to Ray. Yeah, that's better, and maybe change the A to an E. Sure. Thanks, that feels better. So anyway, Rey is the new hero of the franchise. I'm listening. When we meet her, she's like super resourceful and has all these skills, and she's gonna lose everything and have to go through big changes? No, she's just gonna kind of realize that she has other skills too. Oh, so instead of having a character arc, no, it's more of a character just upwards line. Very interesting, and what's her backstory? Oh, we're barely gonna talk about it so everybody could come up with theories. Smart. And then there's Kylo Ren. He's the son of Han Solo and Princess Leia, and he's evil. Really? What's his deal? Well, he wants to be just like his grandpa Vader, and he has these really intense temper tantrums. Oh, you know what? I could picture him already. You have some ideas for casting? Yeah, so you know that show Girls? Yeah, that show that's all about women and real takes on their stories and their lives. Exactly, so I'm thinking of the guy from that show. Oh, so the big breakout star from Girls can be the guy from Girls. Adam Driver. He'd be perfect. I'm all for it. Now tell me about the story, what actually happens in the movie. Right, so everybody's trying to find...
I've never actually watched Girls. I hear it's funny, but You know, the thing about Kylo Ren is that Adam Driver, I like him now, but when I first saw him as Kylo Ren, I really didn't like him. I feel like I saw like they had like their casting choices came down to like 5 different guys, and Adam Driver was one of them. And the other 4 guys looked like stoic, you know, gritty guys. Like they could pull off like a handsome Skywalker or a Solo. Well, you know what I mean. Like if a Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, man, he was handsome. You got Han Solo, he's handsome. You put the blood together, you know, you should get one handsome guy. And Adam Driver is just not the best looking dude. I'm not saying he's ugly. I just think he's, you know, I don't know if he's particularly Solo or Skywalker good looking, you know? That might just be my opinion. So when I see the other 4 guys that were there with Adam Driver, and they look like, you know, good looking dudes, it's just interesting that they chose Adam over all of them. Maybe there was a reason for that, but I don't know. That's my personal opinion, of course.
Find Luke Skywalker because he's the only Jedi left. He's the last Jedi. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Remind me of that later. Yeah, sure. Thanks. So anyway.
That was good. That's good, okay.
There's an important part of this map that probably leads to him that's being kept inside this little droid called BB-8. What's he look like? Imagine if a salad bowl fell upside down on a soccer ball and for some reason you wanted to hug it. That's gonna sell a lot of toys. Oh, for sure. So BB-8 ends up alone on this planet called Jakku. Jakku? Basically Tatooine. Oh, yeah, and then there's kind of a string of coincidences, and that leads us to the end of the movie. Coincidences. Oh yeah, a lot. Like what? Well, BB-8 happens to stumble upon Rey, who happens to be Force sensitive, and Finn happens to have his little spiritual awakening when they capture BB-8's owner, Poe, so he helps him escape because he needs a pilot, and then they happen to get separated during a crash on Jakku, and then Finn happens to put on his jacket so BB-8 can happen to point him out, and then they escape in a ship that happens to be the Millennium Falcon, and Rey happens to be a world-class pilot, and then almost immediately they happen to get picked up by its owner, Han Solo, who also happens to be the father of the big bad guy and happens to bring them to see someone who happens to have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, which happens to have a huge connection with Rey because she happens to have Force powers. So when she gets captured by Kylo Ren, she happens to realize she has powers that help her escape, and then the Resistance blows up the big bad guy base because it happens to have a big weak spot that they happen to know about because Finn used to be a janitor there. And Rey doesn't kill Kylo Ren or vice versa. No, the ground happens to open up between them and they can't finish fighting. Doesn't that all feel a little too convenient? Yeah, but I think we could chalk it up to like the will of the Force or whatever. Okay. You don't think people will buy it? Well, maybe just to be safe, we can distract people with random cameos. That could work. Who would you get? Just off the top of my head, maybe.
Yep, I knew they were gonna do the Daniel Craig cameo. Okay, yo, that was a good video, man. That points out so many problems with The Force Awakens. I like this one. This is actually Screen Rant, guys, so you guys want to check them out. You know, they're a massive channel. Chances are you already subscribed to them. But one part that, out of the entire film, that just makes me just not believe this film to its full potential, and it's the part where Han Solo finds them. Like, literally right after. And I just feel like... Here it is.
Rey happens to be a world-class pilot, and then almost immediately they happen to get picked up by a...
Right here. Makes me disbelieve this story of just being a, what are the chances, you know? You could say, when it comes down to it, no matter what happens in Star Wars movies or things, you could always say, oh, it's just the Force. It's the will of the Force, you know what I mean? Man, this video is throwing shade. This is a shady video, but I feel like it's something that needed to be said, so that's how it goes. So it's kind of funny like that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you guys like this video? Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys want me to do more videos on stuff like this? Let me know down there as well. Like I said, if you have any other cool videos for me to react and review to, they can be news related, they can be like story related, they can be like lightsaber fights, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments below, and if I use your video topic, I'll give you a shout out in the video itself. So, with that said, please remember to like, subscribe, turn notifications for more, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.